Most of us undoubtedly consider a computer to be fast enough if it can play 8K videos or the most recent Far Cry game at 60 frames per second without lagging. However, a desktop with an i9 processor is not capable of performing many complex activities that call for billions of calculations per second. That's where supercomputers come in handy. Governments and businesses can solve problems with them thanks to their high degree of performance, which makes it feasible to do so without the need of traditional computers. Supercomputers of today are designed with AI workloads in mind. In addition to assisting in weather forecasting, climate research, physical simulations, and oil and gas exploration, supercomputers enable researchers to find more durable building materials and conduct in-depth studies of human proteins and biological systems. So guys, without wasting much time, stick with me as I take you through the top 10 fastest and most powerful supercomputers in the world. Number 13, the Sequoia, a speed of 17.1 petaflops, 1,572,864 cores. Sequoia can achieve a theoretical peak performance of 20 petaflops using IBM's Blue Gene or Q servers. In comparison to the K computer that came before it, it boasts 123% more cores and uses 37% less energy. Although the machine is primarily used to simulate nuclear bombs, it can also be used for a variety of scientific tasks, including studying climate change and the human genome. It has also demonstrated its great scalability with a 3D simulation of the human heart's electrophysiology. Number 12, Pangea 3, speed of 17.8 petaflops, 291,024 cores. IBM's high-performance AI-optimized architecture is used in Pangea 3. Together, IBM and NVIDIA created the only CPU to GPU NVLink connection in the industry, allowing for almost 5 times the memory bandwidth between the IBM Power 9 CPU and NVIDIA Tesla V100 Tensor Core GPUs compared to traditional x86-based systems. The design increases energy economy while also enhancing computational performance. The new system consumes less energy per petaflop than Pangea 1 and 2 did, by less than 10%. Pangea 3 has several uses, particularly in 3 distinct fields: asset valuation and selectivity, development and production models, and exploration and development of seismic images. Number 11, Lassen, speed of 18.2 petaflops, 288,288 cores. Lassen is specified for unclassified simulation and analysis. It is installed in the same lab as Sierra and makes use of the same structural elements. Lassen is exactly 1/6 the size of its bigger sibling, Sierra, despite being a big system on its own. While the Sierra system takes up 240 racks, the Lassen system occupies just 40. Lassen can achieve a peak performance of 23 petaflops with the assistance of IBM Power 9 processors and 253 terabytes of main memory. Number 10, SuperMUC NG speed of 19.4 petaflops, 305,856 cores. SuperMUC NG has 6,400 Lenovo ThinkSystem SD650 direct water-cooled computer nodes with over 700 terabytes of main memory and 70 petabytes of disk storage. It is linked to powerful visualization systems that include a 5-sided cave, artificial virtual reality environment, and a large 4K stereoscopic power wall. The supercomputer supports researchers from Europe in a wide range of disciplines, including astrophysics, fluid dynamics, quantum chromodynamics, life sciences, and genome analysis. Number 9, AI Bridging Cloud Infrastructure, speed of 19.8 petaflops, 391,680 cores. With a peak performance of 32.577 petaflops, this is the first large-scale open AI computing infrastructure in the world. It contains a total of 1,088 nodes, each of which has 2 Intel Xenon Gold scalable processors, 4 NVIDIA Tesla V100 GPUs, 2 InfiniBand EDR HCAs, and 1 NVMe SSD. According to Fujitsu Limited, the supercomputer may use hot water and air cooling to achieve a cooling capacity of 70 kW rack and 20 times the thermal density of ordinary data centers. Number 8, Trinity, speed of 21.2 petaflops, 979,072 cores. Trinity is designed to give the NNSA nuclear security expertise extraordinary computational power. It strives to increase the geometric and physical faithfulness of nuclear weapons simulation code while maintaining the efficiency, safety, and security of the nuclear stockpile. The supercomputer was created in two parts, the first of which used the Intel Xenon Haswell CPU, and the second of which used the Intel Xenon Phi Knights landing processor to significantly boost performance. It can deliver a total peak performance of over 41 petaflops. Number 7. Pizdate. Speed of 21.2 petaflops, 387,872 cores. This supercomputer, named after the mountain Pizdate in the Swiss Alps, runs on an Intel Xenon E5 26XX microprocessor and NVIDIA Tesla P100. To enhance the effective bandwidth to and from storage devices, Pizdate uses data wrap's burst buffer mode. This accelerates the data input and output rates, making it possible to analyze millions of unstructured tiny files. It is capable of handling daily tasks as well as data processing for some of the most data-intensive projects in the world, like data gathering from tests at a Large Hadron Collider. Number 6. Frontera. Speed of 23.5 petaflops, 448,448 cores. Frontera offers significant computational tools that make it easier for scientists to take on multiple complex tasks across a wide range of areas, opening up new opportunities in engineering and research. Frontera has two computing subsystems. The first one emphasizes performance with double precision, and the second one emphasizes performance with single precision using stream memory. Additionally, it features many application nodes for hosting virtual servers as well as cloud interfaces. Number 5. Tianhe 2A, speed of 61.4 petaflops, 4,981,760 cores. Tianhe 2A is a home to the largest installation of Intel Ivy Bridge and Xenon Phi processors in the world. With more than 16,000 computer nodes, the overall memory includes the CPU and processor is 1,375 TB, with each node having 88 GB of memory. This supercomputer was constructed in China for 2.4 billion won, about $390 million. It now primarily finds use in applications for government security, analysis, and simulation. Number 4. Sunway Taihu Lite. Speed of 93 petaflops, 10,649,600 cores. Taihu Lite's SW26010 CPU, which was developed domestically, has several cores and combines management and computer processing aspects. The 260 processing elements in a single SW26010 enable peak performance of more than 3 teraflops integrated into one CPU. The memory bottleneck in the majority of applications is greatly lessened due to the scratchpad memory that each computing processing device has. With 10 trillion digital particles, Taihu Lite has been used to mimic the universe in addition to life sciences and pharmaceutical research. But China is aiming even higher. It has already said that it wants to lead the field of artificial intelligence by 2030. Number 3. Sierra, speed of 94.6 petaflops, 1,572,480 cores. In comparison to Sequoia, Sierra provides up to 6 times the sustained performance and 7 times the workload performance. It combines the Power 9 processors from IBM with the Voltas GPUs from NVIDIA. Sierra was created primarily to evaluate nuclear weapon systems performance. It is employed for predictive applications and stockpile management, the U.S. program of reliability testing, and the maintenance of nuclear weapons without nuclear testing. Number 2. Summit, speed of 148.6 petaflops, 2,414,592 cores. Peak output from Summit is 200 petaflops. The corresponding number of floating point operations per second is 200 quadrillion. With a power efficiency of 14.66 gigaflops per watt, it is also the third most energy-efficient supercomputer in the world. More than 9,200 IBM Power 9 CPUs and more than 27,600 NVIDIA Tesla V100 GPUs are housed among the 4,600 plus servers of Summit, which are larger than 2 basketball courts. The system uses enough energy to run 8,100 houses and is connected by 185 miles of fiber optic cable. Summit broke the exascale threshold for the first time in 2018 as a result. It reached a peak throughput of 1.88 exaops, or approximately 2 billion calculations per second while analyzing genomic data. Summit is a milestone in the direction of the United States' goal of creating a fully functional exascale computing ecosystem for scientific research by next year. Number 1. Fugaku, speed of 442 petaflops, 7,630,848 cores. Fugaku is the fastest supercomputer in the world with a theoretical peak performance of 537 petaflops. Additionally, it is the first supercomputer of its caliber to use ARM processors. Fugaku's performance beat the aggregate performance of the remaining 4 top supercomputers in the world according to the HPCG test. The Japanese government has accomplished much, but creating such a robust system wasn't cheap. The government has invested around $1 billion in R&D purchases and application development for the initiative since 2014. Fugaku runs on 2 operating systems side by side, Linux and a lightweight multi-kernel OS called IHK mechkernel. Mechkernel conducts high-performance simulations, whereas Linux manages POSIX-compatible services. It is intended to tackle urgent societal and scientific issues like weather forecasting, the advancement of sustainable energy, the development of tailored medicine, and the study of quantum physics, and the discovery of new drugs. Alright guys, that's all for today. If you found this video interesting, please give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more.